Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the American, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always. The Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Flames offense will get the first crack at it here. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Flames, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To throw, it's Sexton. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Going up top again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanders. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Flames decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting...
Makes the grab at the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off-play action on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanders. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The give to the back. Creates a little space. Sweet cut there. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Flames! One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The play-action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they scoop it up in the end zone. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finds a little space. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They use the end around, first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. Off play action. Gets away. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Sexton. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. 3rd and short now from their own 48. The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the big fella. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Takes the easy one to the back. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the Flames line it up with a 1st and goal.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Garrison. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Puts it out of the air. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Aztecs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. All by himself. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 13 to North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Rushes on him. Firing to the right, complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Option look, it's Sexton. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sexton. On target. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Flames will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Set to advance on the football.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And the Flames will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Garrison. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got room to work. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. They'll move the tight end. They just keep firing. Quickly complete. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Heaves it on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sexton. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third down, going up top. Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Flames will punt it away on fourth down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... Oh, he's got some space. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Sexton. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Go straight ahead. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Flames.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to North Carolina.
Finds his tight end.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds us back in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Got the back over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch and stride inside the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks the tackle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Short gain on the play before he slides. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for a crease to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
Calls his own number.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked in.
There he goes. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Liberty. And the beatdown has ensued. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Still on his feet. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw at Sexton. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Flames line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Aztecs are marching down the field.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone, using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 17 to North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Camarda. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown, and how about this? It's not over yet.
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie it.
And It looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw at Sexton. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Camarda. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Works the middle.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Gets it out fast. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's going to go down as time has run out. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.